God has blessed South Africans with good bodies, with ass and everything. So as in Nigeria, a girl that has that kind of a body, I bet you don't have the guts to go ask that girl out, a Nigerian girl, because you feel like, oh, this girl is so packaged, she's out of my league. But once you get here and see the one that has a big boob and she's beautiful and has everything, South African girl, just a feed they buy on Savannah. You don't need to toast that girl. But a Nigerian girl, you know, trying. How many of you Nigerian guys toast your girlfriend? They don't toast their girlfriend yet. Our brother, I'm saying it to you. You dare not date us. You can't date. You cannot afford us here.
Can I come into that?
Nigerian guys, they cannot afford us. That's why they don't come.
100%.
Bro, they cannot.
What do you have that they can't afford?
Bro, they cannot. Welcome to the life of a Jezi. Period.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. My name is Jezi. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old Sabi, who always comes back, thank you for always coming back. So today I have with me
Jake,
Purity,
Prince George of God Pty
Limited. And I am Jezi once more. So today we want to talk about a very, very sensitive topic. This is something I don't think it's ever going to end. And it's called the Naija and SA Saga. The beefs, I don't know, the troubles, the traumas between these two countries. So we're just going to talk about all of that. Please note that these are just merely our opinions. We're not here to criticize anybody or any nation in particular. We're just here to, dive into our opinions on what we think the reasons are and otherwise. So be lenient, don't judge us, please. But enjoy the video anyways. I want to ask Jake, what do you think is the most important reason why South Africa in general is having this big saga with Nigeria in general? Not the man, not the woman. This is South Africa and Nigeria saga.
I mean, for me, I would have to say that it has to do with a lot of advertising, a lot of I would say social media in general. Like if you had to look like right now, in the global perspective. An example, supposedly I'm a pastor and a friend of mine is a pastor, right? And then a friend of mine happens to be from another country, South Africa per se, right? And then he happens to sleep with a girl, right? Nothing happens. No one, the media is not going to say South African pastor slept with a girl, all right? Whether it's in the UK, whether it's in America, whether it's any other country. And then supposedly now I'm a Nigerian person, right? A Nigerian national, and I happen to sleep with a girl, right? And then you know what's going to happen? Guess what the media is going to do? Nigerian pastor slept with, you know what I'm trying to say? So you need to understand something, is that the social media and the MSN, the global media, one of the ways for them to make a country to lose economically is how to portray them on social media and the global media in the minds of people. Because now, once they create a certain kind of narrative, they're able to get a certain kind of response. And it is response that affects markets and obviously like civilization in general. Mm-hmm. Because now when you see a Nigerian pastor, the first thing that comes to your mind is like, oh, these people actually sleep with.
Yeah.
These people, they do this. Yeah. These people, they do that. An example, if you have to look right now, they say, oh, Nigerians are the biggest scammers in the world and in Africa. Why? Is it because when they catch one Nigerian person, they make an example of that person? But if you have to look at globally, bro, the whole banking system is a scam.
Everybody's
you get what I'm trying to say? The whole credit system is a scam.
That's right.
Because if you look at countries are built on debts. Mm-hmm. They're built on credits. Mm-hmm. And for a normal person that's working an average job, dude, you're literally working for peanuts. So now what is a scam? A scam is when you discover a way to make money that no one else knows.
That is
a scam.
Yeah.
You get what I'm trying to say? Mm-hmm. Because, dude, an example now, like they brought me a deal. A good friend of mine, he came to me with this deal. They said, okay, cool, yo, Jake, look, we are selling this petrol station for 10 million rand. Okay, it's going for 10 million rand. Obviously, I cannot buy into that deal alone, right? It's a scam. Yeah. Let me tell you how it's a scam. It's 10 million rand. Now, me as an investor, if they give me that kind of deal of 10 million, I'm going to say 10 million divided by 60 months, right? 60 months, that's 5 years. If I'm going to say 10 million divided by 60 months, probably I'm going to get something like 133 or 130 something over the period of 5 years. So then once I get that deal, that's my calculation. And then I'm going to now ask from the books, from the POS, from the point of sale system to say, okay, cool, how much is this petrol station bringing in every month? Then they tell me that the petrol station is bringing in 80,000 rand every month in net. Already that's a bad deal because now it's going to take me longer to get my return on investment. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But now they don't even know, once you get to a certain level, they give you deals that look like a scam, bro. Do you get what I'm trying to say? There are people here who are making ridiculous amount of money, literally doing nothing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So for me, I feel like it's biased. It's mostly like, it's so biased. I feel like it's a social media narrative trying to look down on a nation while blinding the people from what's actually really going on.
And I think this narrative on social media about Nigeria in particular has been ongoing for a long time. And obviously, what happens on social media, if there's a particular narrative that has been displayed on social media, it takes longer to go off social media. Because once it started, it just grows and grows and grows on from there. And Purity, what do you think?
I'm expected to hear the Nigerians and South Africans, like the brothers, our brothers and their sisters, and we the sisters and their brother. So I'm talking about like dating each other.
Yeah.
So that I was thinking that's the
That is more about South African women going after
that is like, but that is
Nigerian men
like,
rather going after South
that is
African.
actually like the results because you need to understand something. I mean,
How it is formed.
that is how that is like what we're experiencing right now in terms of like dating and relationships is as a result of those kind of things happening. Because you need to understand something. In every nation, women go to the one who can provide the most, not the one who they love the most.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because women know for a fact that it's not love that's gonna raise the kids.
Yeah.
It's not love that's gonna take the kids to the best of schools.
And I feel like South African ladies, they are so insecure with their own brothers. That's why I don't think I've met like a lot of people who like a lot of South Africans who date their brothers. Because why? There was this friend I used to have in South Africa. She was like,
No. There is a lot of South Africans dating South Africans.
Yes, of course, there is a lot.
Majority.
I said me, I haven't seen.
No, I mean I see a lot.
No, I haven't seen a lot.
I live with a lot.
It's a lot.
No,
Yeah,
I haven't seen
even
a
my
lot because
workplace, even everywhere.
no,
And also,
I haven't
I think
seen
she's
a
trying
lot.
to say that there's a lot of South Africans
Yeah, I know,
who date Nigerians,
because
so.
it's more like the amount of
it's becoming a
Nigerian
norm
dating
now.
The amount of South African dating Nigerians are much more than they did, except it's maybe those Zimbabwe,
Do you think so?
those Malawi.
Do you think so?
Because
No, I
I
don't
feel
think
like
so.
no,
I don't
I'm
think
not
so.
saying this. I think so because the way you people say how desperate South African girls are.
Oh no!
Like yeah, because no, let me tell you something.
Let me correct you. Very, very important.
Go ahead.
But have you ever seen legitimacy, high class, intellectual South African lady that's working in a government? Maybe
I have one that is a lawyer.
yeah. I can tell you and I can quote you wrong that these people, they don't have time for you foreigners.
That's fact.
100%. Can I tell you
Okay,
something?
go ahead.
That's fact.
You always saying South African, they are desperate for Nigeria. No way. Let me correct you.
They are.
Those are the people that you always see at the club.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something?
And whereas it still doesn't.
I'm disagreeing
it still aligns with what I'm saying.
whatever I say,
Those people you see,
anything I
because
say in any podcast from experience.
she's putting it
I'm not
like
saying they say.
all the South African, like
No, she
most
didn't
of
say
the
all
You
South
didn't
African.
understand. I said
But
the population.
yes, there's
South African
we
girls
can't
dating Nigerian girls. The
can't deny
population is much more than South African girls dating their brothers.
We can't
They
deny
will-
the
the-
fact
the thing is
that
that
there's
they
a
are-
lot of relationships going between South Africa and
Because
Nigeria.
all these things I'm saying, I live with South African people. I've been friends with them. A South African guy will get a South African girl pregnant and start acting as if now he's a gay. He has turned himself to gay. So now you've already put that girl in. And I'm telling you, yeah, because I move around with guys. I don't have a girl. You know me now. I don't have a girl as my friend. All my friends are guys, Nigerians. So I go to their house and some of them that I live with, I see the things that happen. Like they can actually fight themselves, which I don't want to say this name. They fight themselves just for this Nigerian guy. South African girls, they are desperate. I repeat again, they are so desperate because why? Tell me why you come to my house. You're my girlfriend. You come to my house. We have sex. We have good time. And then next week, I'm seeing you having sex with my own brother in that same house. Bro, yes.
And
so
it
tell me,
happens.
it
It
does
happens
happen.
like crazy.
And I bet you,
It happens.
if you
And
have
also-
a father in that house, they are going to have something to do with your
Can
father.
I tell you something? Have you ever asked that type of girl? Have you ever asked who is this girl? Like, what does she do for a living?
Exactly.
No,
Well,
you
yeah.
see,
Find out.
the
No,
thing
but
is that
we're not here to debate what
we're not
they do.
debating what they do.
We're
no,
speaking in
it's-
general.
no,
Like,
not in general.
So we can't.
Yeah, you can't
deny-
generalize. You
No,
can't
no,
generalize
me,
the
I'm talking
whole
about
notion
what
based
No, of
on.
course we're not
No.
generalizing.
The
We're not saying
question-
every South
it's every
African girl.
girl.
Yes.
They can't say
Hey.
you can't say every South African girl is dating a Nigerian man. Obviously, that would
have
be
you
very,
seen-
Yeah,
have you
it's
seen-
not all of them.
That would
Yeah.
be a very invalid
I'm
statement
saying
to
the
say.
population.
No, yeah, but
No.
we also can't deny the fact that there's a
I
lot
don't know
of
how
relationship
I'm gonna
going
put
on.
this thing, but I
We can't
know.
we also can't deny the fact that there's a lot of relationship going on between Nigerian and
African
and South
men.
Africans, and it's not just South Africans. I think also the Nigerian men are also here to be blamed.
Yeah,
Not just South African men. Because
exactly,
a lot of Nigerian men are actually going for the South African
And
women.
sorry to cut
and
you
it's
short.
a problem?
No, it's not. We're not
So
saying
then
the
why-
problem. We're
why are
talking
we to be
about
blamed?
No, you don't get it. We're talking about a South African lady and a Nigerian. Like now, this is the way I find the issue, right?
Yes.
Now, as a Nigerian brother in Nigeria, I bet you hardly see a Nigerian guy dating a Nigerian girl that has a child.
It's hard.
But here they can actually date the one that has three kids,
yeah.
even
They
grandma.
know they don't do this.
They
things
do
back
it.
home.
Yes,
They
I'm
know
telling
they
you.
don't do these
As a
things
South
back home.
exactly.
That's fact.
As a Nigerian, this is what I blame my brothers for. This is another thing. I'm not supporting them. This is the thing. In Nigeria, okay, I'm telling everybody, in Nigeria, as a girl, no, God has blessed South Africans with good bodies, with ass and everything. So in Nigeria, a girl that has that kind of a body, I bet you, it's a Nigerian girl that has, let me use the word of Nigerian girl that maybe you are old, but you look small on your age. You don't have the guts to go ask that girl out, a Nigerian girl, because you feel like that girl might be a small girl in the age, but you feel like, oh, this girl is so
You're not up
packaged,
to-
she's out of my league. But once you get here and see the one that has a big boob and she's beautiful and has everything, and you just talk to her, sure, my brother don't. How many of you Nigerian guys toast your girlfriend? They don't toast their girlfriend here. Just take them, just
I
sit
tell you-
there in
can
a
I tell you
club,
something?
buy them Savannah, take them home.
Can I tell
Let me
you
tell you
something?
something. No, wait. See,
Can I-
let me tell you the reason why
I want to
Nigerians.
cut you
Let me
off.
tell you another reason why I
You
say
know, in
South
South
African people are very
Africa, yeah,
desperate.
listen, let me tell you
I
something.
don't want to
like,
forget what I want to say, so let me just say it.
this thing, I want you to understand something. Here in South Africa, the Nigerians ladies here are mostly old because the Nigerians get married and they bring their wife here. So because there is no much job opportunity for young people, so we don't have a lot of Nigerian girls here in South Africa.
So you guys go for what's available.
Not to you guys.
No, I
Yeah,
bet
like,
you,
I mean,
a South African
Nigeria-
guy.
Listen,
I
I
respect
South
what she's
African.
saying.
Yeah,
that
no,
they go for
they go for the women.
Because that's your
No,
option.
listen.
I bet
That's
you,
the option that
I bet
have.
you
That's
as a
the
Nigerian
option
brother,
that you
you
have.
cannot even afford
Am
to
I
date a
Nigerian?
Nigerian girl in this country.
But hold
Because
on.
you came here to hustle, she came here to hustle.
Okay, cool.
So everybody's on a higher standard.
Okay, cool. Let me tell you something. Here's
No.
what you guys maybe.
They are mistaking this thing,
Here's what you
Okay,
guys
make
maybe.
me
maybe
understand.
There is not a lot of Nigerian girls here. South Africa is not like UK and America.
No, we're not saying there's a lot of Nigerian girls here.
So-
She made reference to Nigerian girls back home.
Yes, I'm talking
it's not
about
the
home,
same.
yeah.
But here's what you
Girl.
guys don't understand
Yeah.
about certain kinds of things, especially when you're approaching such kind of a matter. The thing is that here's let me make an example to say that, okay, cool. In Nigeria, you say like, okay, when a Nigerian brother sees
A girl that has a child already.
that not has a child
Okay.
already, that is beautiful, that is well packaged,
That has a, yeah.
the Nigerian brother will not feel the need to go in even and toast that girl
They- yeah,
because they
they
feel like they're
feel-
out of their league.
Yes.
So now here's the thing. That is because of scarcity. You need to understand
In
that.
Nigeria.
In Nigeria?
Yes, of course, it's true. You cannot say no.
What do you
Because
mean?
an example, dude, let's be honest. South Africa is the blessed nation in terms of like women.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
plenty of women to choose
yes,
from.
yes.
So in Nigeria, it's not really the same.
Hold
Hold on. No, it's true. No, let's speak facts here. Let's
No,
speak
because
facts.
have
It's true.
different culture.
Dude, it's true because you need
two
to
different
understand, and you
culture.
need to understand, bro,
So,
the varieties and the
you can-
mixtures that South Africa has with other nationalities and with other races. In Nigeria, it's just strictly Africa black to black. In South
Yeah.
Africa, there's Chinese, there's Indians, there's
There's
Are you
Arabs.
saying?
No,
are you
no,
saying these
no,
people are not in Nigeria?
No, I'm not
So
saying.
what does
Obviously, not more than here. It's common sense.
Yeah, we know, but they are
So
there.
since you know, then you need to acknowledge that.
That's what.
Meaning that the offsprings of these people, they're gonna look way more beautiful, way more fairer, and way more pretty in terms of like packaging and everything.
Can I say
So
something?
obviously, even with that 4 kids,
Exactly.
you go for them.
Exactly. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Okay, I dare you, I dare you. In South Africa, I'm telling you, I
It's
dare
true,
you.
though.
A Nigerian girl will give birth to 4 kids. You will not know that she has given
You will
birth.
not know.
I dare you.
No, that's lie. That's a lie. South
South Africa
Africa.
will give birth to 5 kids.
You won't know.
It's a lie, even before they give birth.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
See, let me tell you
Listen,
something.
postpartum. Listen, here's what you don't understand. Postpartum works differently on
Bro.
different kind of women.
No, don't go.
You know that
It's a
postpartum
lie,
works differently.
it's a lie,
I'm lying.
Don't go that
It's a
side.
lie,
Don't go that side.
because
I'm
me,
lying.
I roll with guys. I roll with guys, bro. I live in their house, bro.
What do you mean? Postpartum works
let me
differently
tell-
for different
okay,
women.
I was saying something that they're desperate. This is another reason why I said they're desperate. Now, this is another thing.
Yes,
Listen,
I'm not
let
desperate.
me
You must-
finish
you
now.
must
Let me talk, so I
differentiate.
don't forget what I want to
Because
say.
if you have a working class South African girl that aim up to 40,000 rand, they don't
bro,
care about
how many
Nigeria.
of them have you seen? They are not
There is a
popular.
lot. You don't see them.
Oh,
You
bro.
go. I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Listen, I'm seeing them every day because I always go to the field where I see them.
Oh,
They don't know. They don't even.
Like,
They don't
what
even
field?
care. They don't even look at you.
Bro,
It's
that's
those-
a big lie.
Oh
That
my
is, what are you
God.
saying? They even travel and leave South Africa and go to Nigeria to go and look for
No,
please, man.
leave
What
that
do you
alone.
mean?
That they're just you're saying there are
In the
some
area,
South
close
African-
to my house, South African girls, they will
Purity.
leave their house. They will leave their house and come to that house in group and pay 100 rand to shower. These people live in locations,
I'm trying to
1,000
understand.
and then
I'm
spread
trying to
themselves outside.
understand.
Now,
what she said.
looking for
These people live
Nigerians.
in location.
No, you don't. You know what you're saying. I mean, I'm not targeting one part. I'm targeting everything.
I'm telling you.
I'm
like,
not
I
saying
don't want
those.
you to
Because
generalize
as
the
a-
people that these people are desperate
but
for
you
you.
can't-
It's few of them.
Not few, bro. If
Not
you say few,
majority.
is a lie. Oh. As a South African girl, just have your own house. Just say feed they buy in Savannah. You don't need to toast that girl. But a Nigerian girl, you know, trying.
They
You
know
know,
now.
you cannot. Our brother, I'm saying it to you.
They
You
know.
dare not date
Let
us.
me
You
tell
can't
you.
date. You
Can I
cannot
come
afford
into
us
there? Can I
here.
come into there?
Nigerian
No.
guys, they cannot afford us.
They
That's why
can
they don't
afford you
come.
100%.
Bro, they cannot.
What do you have that they can't afford?
Bro, they cannot because you know they are scared to spend.
It's a lie.
A South African.
Let me help
See,
this
it's a
girl
lie.
with
No,
what
wait,
she's saying.
a South African. See,
Guys.
let me say something. A South African
let me
girl.
help you.
No, let me
Let
say
me
something. I
help you.
forget. A South
You
African
are talking
girl.
about
No, let
this.
me talk now. A South African girl. When you give her 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, it's like heaven has come down. Bro, if you give me
You are
10,000,
lying.
you never start because how much why they make?
They know.
What are you saying? They know. You
Let me
can't. I
help
don't
you.
wear fake. Oh, I need to see my head to. I rather wear Mr. Pride and wear fake Nike.
Let me tell you
You
something.
cannot afford it.
Chief, let me tell you something.
Do it again.
She's talking about South Africa, if you buy them Savannah, blah, blah, blah. Listen, let me tell you. I always tell people, stop comparing Nigeria and South Africa. These people are two different people,
We're not
different
comparing
culture.
them.
She's
We are not
comparing them.
No, you
Listen
are.
to
You
me.
are.
You are the
making
one
her-
comparing.
you're
You're the one
wait,
making me compare them.
George, wait.
She
Wait.
said something.
George,
I must
wait.
talk first.
No,
wait.
wait. You wait. So you are the one who's trying to generalize that she's saying all South Africans. You are in particular about South African girls.
You see, you
that
want me to
have-
keep quiet while you are talking.
No,
I want
because
to
I'm
say my
trying.
point.
No, you will say
She
your
said when
point.
you buy them Savannah.
No, wait. Before then, I
Bro,
want to
yes,
respond to
now
what
they
you
me
said
they
before this one.
carry girl go give my brothers now for hotel now. You know they told these guys now. I they tell my brother for 6
You are
months now.
talking
What did
about
they tell me?
South African girls are wealthy, right? You said they don't look at Nigeria.
Hey, they're
That's
not
what
well
she
to
said,
reach
right?
all self where they here. Which they play?
Yeah.
Guys.
South
But do
African girls
you know
here,
how much
they hustle
of South African
for
girls
Okay,
live
guys,
in
thank you.
locations? Do you know how much South African girls live in locations?
and they find pass self.
What are you talking about?
And on the package
A
pass.
lot of girls
Where
that
they
live in
location.
locations. These are
They carry them
the
for
people
big
that
they
actually
say
do the
now one
things
kind
that
of
she's
thing.
talking
Yes.
about. You're
What do
talking
you
about
mean?
high class
We're
women.
not talking about those ones. There are also
there's
yes.
also high class
Of Nigerians, yes.
Wait, can I ask you something?
So we're
I have
not
a question.
saying-
Wait, I have a question. I have a
Go ahead.
Before I get to you, she's not generalizing everybody, but you can't deny the fact that there's a lot of relationship going on between Nigerians.
More.
Yes, so no.
now she's not picking that they vote for their fellow
We're
brothers.
talking about those girls are from locations and things
Okay,
like
cool. Here's the
Look
thing.
at you.
Here's the thing. The reason why I'm saying this is because, like, when you guys mention about location girls, you also need to actually understand, like, what George was saying. These location girls you're talking about, what do they do for a
He was
living?
changing. I
No,
don't
no,
want to
hold
put the
on,
narrative
hold
out
on.
there that she's talking
No,
about
she's
South
not-
African
no,
women.
listen. He was asking. Here's what you guys didn't actually understand what he was trying to say. He was asking, what do these girls do for a living? Where do these people come from? You get what I'm trying to say? Because because when you guys mention location, there are girls in locations who are actually high standard and high value. You get what I'm trying to say? There are girls in locations who don't actually sleep with men.
Exactly.
There are girls in location who go to proper schools.
Yes.
And there are actually rich people that stay in locations.
Yes.
People don't even know that.
Yes.
So you also need to understand that when it comes to like South African girls saying that, okay, cool, South African girls, they throw themselves to Nigerian men, I tend to disagree.
Okay, guys, so there was just so much going on, and I feel like we just need to end it here, and it deserves like part 2. So we'll come back some other time to revisit the same topic. And let me know in the comment section. I had to end it before there'll be a fight, yeah? So let me know in the comment section what you guys think so far. But for now, you guys, bye.